Hey, what's up, guys? It's Phil Trigger here. Today I want to talk about the Grade 3 checkers. So as far as I can know, let's see. I can only think of two off the top of my head right now, and there's three. Uh, Bridget from the Royal Paladins, Goku for Nova Grappler, no Grapplers, Goku for Kagero, and Kaiser from Nova Grapplers. When I first got into this game, I always wondered, why is Goku good? Why do people run Goku? It seems too luck-based for me. And I didn't understand it until I started playing the deck and started looking at it more in depth. And for this video, I'll talk more about Goku since I have more experience with him. But the same thing applies for every other of the Grade 3 checkers. Okay, so they're all identified by the skill they have. It says when this unit drive checks reveals a Grade 3 Kagero, choose an opponent's and retire it. Okay, so the first sentence, when this unit drive checks a Grade 3, and insert clan here. So, Goku and Kaiser, they have the same thing. They'll pretty much check into a Grade 3 of their respective clan, and then in effect will activate based on that clan's special, abilities and stuff like that. Bridget raises power because Royal Paladins are all about getting power. Goku will knock out units because that's what Kageros do best, and Kaiser will stand units because that's what their clan does best. So you can call them embodiments of the clan, and that's just really trippy. Anyways, so yeah, but the best part about it is the reason that these guys are so good and that they're ran so much is because they increase the trigger count. I've mentioned this a couple times in my deck profile, but it's what makes them good. Think about it. In a standard deck, you would run 7 to 8 Grade 3s, alright? Now add that on top of the already 16 triggers that you run in the deck. Your extra Grade 3s will already basically become triggers themselves. So let's say you run 8 Grade 3s, okay? You knock out 1 to be your Vanguard, so that's 7 Grade 3s in the deck. So 7 plus 6 is 13, so that's 23 triggers that you can check into, which is well over half the deck by the time you draw your first hand. So, you have 23 cards you can check into and get some kind of plus, which for Goku, which is one of the better ones, is getting rid of a unit, which will slowly weather down your opponent and make them be like, oh my god, this guy's raping my ass, da-da-da-da. And that's why they're so good, because they turn those extra Grade 3s into triggers. Goku turns them into little bombs. Bridget turns them into more triggers for power, and Kaiser basically turns them into more stand triggers. So it's possible to run a heightened amount of triggers because of these cards. And that's what you always have to focus on, because in this game triggers are very important because they change how the deck plays, but they also help you win. In most cases, well, some cases, you can win just by skill alone, which is what I do. But there's some people who rely on getting those trigger checks, and they blame it all on luck. Like, the game is all luck, and you don't have to do anything, you just rely on those triggers. No. The game isn't about triggers, the game is about skill. And increasing the trigger count and using that to your advantage is skill. Sorry for the mini rant. But what I'm trying to say is, they're very good. Just run them. They seem luck-based, but they're not, because they just increase your chances. Well, they kind of are luck-based. They basically increase the chances of you getting, more advantage over your opponent, and it's just a very solid deck overall. This is why I always go into Goku. Goku's basically been the top deck since Doti has arrived. Once Doti came in, Kageros were like, oh my god, Doti, no Goku. Even then, we still have Goku decks that Tekken Dotis and all that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I hope you guys learned why these guys are so good. And yeah, please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.